Yeah, pimping is a lot different now, I guess. You know,
yeah.
OnlyFans stuff. I see these
Holla!
Cardi and Pepsi $100. Happy birthday, Zaya.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Chicken and cheesecake and beverages on the menu tonight. We love you, Zaya. Happy birthday. Party popper emoji.
Why are they spamming sushi?
They want you to get them.
Okay. All right. Go on. You want me to?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hold up too much of you guys' time.
Yeah.
You know, I know you guys gotta go, and I appreciate you guys coming in here. Can you close your legs? God damn it, dude. It's like
almost busting my ass.
Cardi Lee and Pepsi sent $100. Happy birthday, Zaya. Chicken and cheesecake and beverages on the menu tonight. We love you, Zaya. Happy birthday. Party popper emoji.
Holy moly, guacamole, holy. Jeez Louise Christ. That motherfucking big shmoney right there, man. Okay, I almost busted my motherfucking ass trying to put up this damn sign. Yo, salutes. Shout out to Cardi Lee and Pebs. Happy birthday, Zaya. Chicken and cheesecake and beverages on the menu tonight. We love you, Zaya. Happy birthday. Pebbies. Mwah. Cardi Lee. Mwah. Salutes. I appreciate y'all, man. Okay? I appreciate y'all. Salutes, man. All right, nice little adjustment. All right, chat. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Yes, it is my birthday. 40 what am I? 45? 45 years young in this bitch, man. All right. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I'm like 25, baby. Okay. But yes, it is a Higa birthday, man. So I appreciate you. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Katie. Shout out to Cardi Lee and Pebs. Shout out to the motherfucking 7-Eleven manager up on the board. I appreciate y'all, man. Salutes, man. All right. Dancer as well. Dancer, thank you very much. Zaya, did you hear about streamer Lucari? He accidentally showed a link on his computer which had child corn. His chat saw it. It's going viral. Let's talk about it, mamas. All right. What's this nigga's name? Lucari? Let me see. Lucari. Lucari streamer. Let's see. Matter of fact, I know what we got to go for this. Let's go to X, man. All right, let's take it to X. X is usually where you will find this type of stuff trending. Let me see. Streamer Lucari. Oh shit! And that Higa looked like the EPD 45 Higa. Damn! What the hell? Are you for real, man? Okay, there it is, man. All right, Twitch streamer Lucari banned after flashing disturbing notepad file on stream. The 22-second clip spread quickly, leading to bans from Twitch and Kick within hours after the apparent links to child exploitation and bestiality content. Oh, come on, papas. Come on, my nigga. You know, like, come on. A Higa done made it and you still fucking with that weird shit, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. All right. Lucari continued streaming for 7 more hours, offering explanations from accidental downloads to a debunked Windows bug, which his mods quit. While his mods quit and peers like Asmongold and XQC reacted with outrage and calls for permanent bans. His ex-girlfriend, Kuko, distanced herself, noting she once checked his files and found only hentai, and now question what else might be hidden. Oh, that's this nigga right here? Bro, he looked way different in that other picture. He looked like a fat boy, man. Damn, they didn't show the links or nothing. This is it right here. This might be it.
Let me at least add way to.
Oh, hold on. Lucari accidentally leaks notepad with extremely sus file names. All right, let's see what the hell going on over here, man. Okay, wait, hold on. This ain't no porn, is it? Right? It ain't gonna flash. No, because he on Twitch and stuff. So let's see. We reacting to YouTube. Fair use, right? Minecraft, all that fly shit.
List of champions that I like. Fuck.
Yo, chat, hold on. I got to get y'all out the way so y'all can see him. He over here in the corner. Did y'all see that Higga face? What the hell, Higga? Couple of teams.
Hey, feeds.
You feel me? Minecraft. We in Minecraft right now, all right? This AI.
Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like.
Oh my God, folder. Couples, teens? Or is there something else here and somebody is putting some type of edit here? Because this is all it was. I'm saying, you know, this is definitely, you know, definitely could be suspect, but this is all. I thought he had, you know, how did they determine that it would bestiality too? Or is there something right here that's being covered up? What the hell going on? Look at this Higga face. Oh my God, you saw his eyes? Yee. Yee. Yo, peep this Higga's eyes right here. Man, I wish I could make this Higga bigger right here.
At least add way to the list of champions that I like.
Look. Yee. Get that off.
Fuck.
The fuck? What was that? Somebody said, what was that? Oh shit, look, the chat going crazy. What was that?
K feeds. Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like.
Oh my God, what a fuck up. There's more? Okay, so there's more where that green is at? Damn. Damn, bruh. Banned on Twitch. Banned all over the place, man. Damn, look. Oh. What is this? Hold on. This nigga added the little doom. See that face? Ooh. Damn, did they give him the Dexter?
K feeds. Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
They got that Higga with the Dexter, man. I'm saying, where's Cockeyed at? Where's Cockeyed at? All right, Cockeye's too busy doing fucking nut shit, right? She could be covering real content like this, real breaking it down, but she ain't. She too busy fucking. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Man, Cockeyed, man, go sit your fucking dumbass on the sidelines, nigga. Real content creators got this.
K
Dumbass bitch. Yo, damn, that's crazy, man. That is wild. Info had just come out, and the clip I saw had the names and everything censored. Obviously, I wouldn't have said this if I knew what the content was. That's crazy, bro. Well, hold on. I got to be careful because I definitely don't want to flash. I would like to see what it says. I'd rather just say what I see versus showing it on the screen. It's green in every. Oh,
it's not worth.
Oh shit! Hold on. This Higga dropped. This Higga is big in the streaming world as well. All right. Let's see.
Why would you then be saying that you're going to delete your hard drive? It's not worth it. That's very fishy, I'll tell you. And again,
this Higga got a whole keymaster in his fucking crib. Holy shit! He got a keymaster. Yo, this is a hell of a setup back here. Salute to this Higga, man. He got a damn fridge. So is this Higga a weirdo too? Controller said it. Higgas that have fridges in they shit, they weirdos. Okay. Higgas that be having fridges like this are crazy. This is crazy right here. This is a big ass fridge right here. And a keymaster?
From that leak, from that notepad, the things that have been allegedly turned up from all of it are fucking unforgivable. Like, really disgusting, terrible shit. And him then saying, like, just delete the hard drive, it's not worth it. Again, that doesn't really seem like behavior from someone that has nothing to hide.
I'm joking about it. What the fuck, dude? What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the fuck? else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do anything. That's why I'm not fucking crying and sobbing, bitch. I didn't fucking do anything, dumbass. You just want me to be guilty so fucking bad. Shut the fuck up, retard. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so sick of this. You want me to be guilty so fucking...
Yeah, like I said, he continued streaming for hours, so obviously people were talking about it for a long time. He
kept going, what, 7 hours?
Snaps eventually and kind of goes ballistic about
Penguin is this Higgins name right here. This is a crazy... Is there a TV right there in the middle, or is this all display stuff? I wonder. A keymaster in the damn room is crazy, though.
It, saying like he didn't do anything. Again, I find that kind of hard to believe given everything that happened on stream, at least from the surviving clips that are out there from it. It does not look good. This looks fucking awful. Again, I find it unlikely that this unfolded the way Lucari is claiming that it did, but I guess we'll see. I'm assuming there will probably be, you know, an actual kind of investigation here, judging by what was allegedly found in some of that leaked from Lucari.
Damn, that is wild. Hold on, let me see real quick. What's this one? This is another one. Lucari reveals message Asmon Gold sent him during the incident. Asmon messaged me, said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my God. Hold on, let me go here with it.
Asmon messaged me, said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my God.
What they saying up here, though?
Yeah, but that would require you to like actually put an effort to set up a second PC.
What the hell?
I have a second PC.
And given that you were playing on a 10-year-old PC forever and had
Asmon messaged me.
Who's the Asmon Higger, man? That's a crazy message to send a Higger, man. Who is in the streaming world? I wonder if this Higgins spoke about it. Oh, that's his full name? No, I think I just spelled it wrong. Let me go here, man. Copy. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see what this Higgins talking about, man. Holy shit. I'm suing. They're serious now. He hasn't even talked about it. Damn, he be getting some views though, man. Every one of his shit is damn near close to 1 million, if not over 1 million. He's a right winger. He makes so much money. He said he banning whoever donates to him. What the fuck? All right. No, I don't see him talking about it at all. Let's see what this is.
Okay. The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. It just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there. After
cock and ass, etc.
Yeah, I don't. That about the text document is not necessarily accurate. Not to me, man. If you delete the text document, it doesn't pop up. Now, like if you delete the document, that shit will go away. But if I like, sometimes that's why I even got to do it. But the reason that I do it, I'm gonna see. When I pop my shit, the thing is sometimes, let me look right here. So like, for instance, this document right here, this might pop on screen. This pops on screen pretty usual, right? And then I just drag it over to my other screen, right? Let me see if it shows. Hold on. See this? This is all the ones that I copy, right? So like, for instance, when I start Ease the Crave, I got to put a body in the description. So I have everything already set so I could just grab it, copy, paste it, put it, right? When I put something pinned to the top of the chat, it's usually this part right here, right? I even got it written here, pin. This is the part that I pin. This is for the Ease the Crave channel. I have it for, I wonder what this is for though, right here though. I've been wondering. Because I got the HBL battles to pin. I got sneaker scandals. When I got to pin sneaker scandals, I got Pebby's joint. You know, this is all the stuff that I need usually, right? I believe I have another one where, let me see, notes list, right? I got one for that. I got one for the ETCZAYA, right? So that's the one that I necessarily wouldn't want to pop on screen because remember that the ETCZAYA is anonymous. So on mine, I just have the email that goes to the number that's on the screen, right? And that's why a lot of times you'll see me do something like this. I'll say, chat, give me a second. Bang, I got to make sure it pops. And then I look, bang, move it over. And then I go to the full screen. Oh, Lucari? Okay. Yeah, we could jump to that. I'll look for that person too.
I was surfing a site, okay? The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. It just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there. After
Cock in ass. Etc. Cock. Okay. So now I'm going to delete test.txt. So I'm on the latest update. Let me just check I'm on the latest update. I'm on the latest.
So does it still pop up?
Windows update. Check updates. All right. Man, he needs Notepad+++. What is he up to, bro? Oh, wait, I got another one.
So he proved that what he said, what he was saying was right, though.
No, we're good. I'm on the latest version. Okay, so there we go. Delete. Okay. No, it's not there. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
So he showed that it still happened.
all right.
So what this Hig is saying possibly is right. You know, that's another reason why I be telling streamers and stuff like that, or just anybody in general, like, my nigga, if you're gonna watch porn and stuff like that, my nigga, don't do that shit on your fucking computer. Okay? Don't do that on your fucking computer, bro. That shit be giving you all types of fucking viruses and shit popping up on your fucking computer. You don't want that happening. Like, to me, the computer technically is the work computer. You know, like when you go to work, are you allowed to look up porn on your work computer? Fuck no, right? So I look at this as the work computer. Like, I don't do anything on here that ain't work. Okay, salutes, man. All right, so shout out to J-Fam. Allegedly, an unsaved version has the dot right there, but the saved version doesn't. Is that what this was? Let me see. Oh, got you. So when you got the tabs up, when it got a little dot next to it, it means it's not saved. But when it has an X, it means that it is saved. Did I get that right?
No way, he just said it live. I'm sorry.
X underneath that pic. The not saved has a dot. Saved has no dot. So on his screen, though, does it show his screen? Oh, look right there.
And censored clips before Lucari switched back to gameplay. Lucari's response to the situation appeared inconsistent to many viewers. At various points during the broadcast, he claimed he had no idea why the file was there, suggested it might have been automatically downloaded or inserted by a virus, and even ran an antivirus scan live, which reportedly came back clean and did not clearly explain the presence of the document.
I'm joking about it. What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. That's why I'm not crying and sobbing. I didn't do anything. You just want me to be guilty so bad.
Does he just say something along the lines of, you have never gone into a website and a virus got stuff downloaded into your computer? Just want to point out he had at least 2 notepad tabs, so it's not one file that allegedly downloaded itself. JBT is short for jailbait tees. He also had the link highlighted to be copied.
Jailbait teens? Oh my God.
Why would he do that for a sketchy file that downloaded itself? He's saying that he just went on a site and the file auto-downloaded. Then, for some reason, he decided to open that file. Then he clearly opened the link inside the file because it was pre-highlighted when he leaked it. Normal behavior when you encounter a virus that is named something as dodgy as those files.
Hold on. He went into a site and the file auto-downloaded. Then for some reason, he decided to open that file. Then he clearly opened the link inside the file because it was pre-highlighted when he leaked it. Normal behavior when you encounter a virus that is named something as dodgy as those files.
While trying to explain himself, Lucari made a comment suggesting that sometimes you visit a website, things download automatically, and you just delete them. An explanation that didn't land well with a lot of people watching. Instead of calming things down, that line only poured fuel on the fire because critics felt it raised more questions than it answered.
Sometimes you go to a site, some downloads on your, you don't want it, you delete it, and that's just what happened, man.
No way did he just say that live!
Look at the fucking cat. Look at the fucking cat, man. Yo, the cat's like, bro, what is the matter with you, bro?
That live! No.
Then he clearly opened the link inside the file because it was pre-highlighted when he leaked it. Normal behavior when you encounter a virus that is named something as dodgy as those files. While trying to explain himself, Lucari made a comment suggesting that sometimes you visit a website, things download automatically, and you just delete them. An explanation that didn't land well with a lot of people watching. Instead of calming things down, that line only poured fuel on the fire because critics felt it raised more questions than it answered.
Sometimes you go to a site, some downloads on your, you don't want it, you delete it, and that's just what happened, man.
No way did he just say that live! No way did he just say that live! No way did he just say that live! No way did he just say that live!
That's what happened. Dude, let's just move the please.
He just said that he did. No way he just said that live. I'm sorry. What the chat?
It's literally a text document that was deleted.
I love you.
You just said that you download things and sometimes bad on it and you have to delete it.
Bro. I don't have any of this.
You kidding me?
Hi, what Lucari says doesn't line up with my observations. Notepad does save your temporary text in tabs. However, the tab will match the content. Content equals this is a text. Title equals this is a T. Here, the title is different, which means it's a saved file with a proper title. Now, he says he deleted the file. This is also not matching with my observations. When you delete the file and you open Notepad, as soon as you select that tab, the text disappears and it will give you an error saying the file is gone. Here, he was literally on that tab and got no error. Text still there. You can literally test all this and double check it right now. I'm not outright calling him a liar in case he has some different version of Notepad than mine that behaves differently. But goddamn, it's not looking good. Correct. Additionally, if it's a saved file with unsaved changes to it or temporary tab, it has a circle on the right side of the tab. His files didn't have those circles and the tab title doesn't match the first line. Those were saved files on his drive. After Lucari's Notepad briefly appeared on stream, viewers quickly noticed that immediately raised alarms online. Clips spread fast, and speculation took over social media, with people questioning what had been shown and how it even ended up on his PC. As the situation escalated, multiple streamers began weighing in, trying to make sense of what viewers had seen and what it actually meant. Soda Poppin was one of the bigger names to address it. Rather than jumping to conclusions, he focused on how bad the situation looked optically, how serious the file names appeared, and why something like that instantly puts someone under a microscope. Regardless of intent or explanations, Soda Poppin shares in the following. It caused a lot of confusion as to WTF was going on until the actual bad stuff was later posted and shown. It honestly amazes me how time after time streamers use their main PC for P. You would think people would have learned from the many times streamers leak. Destiny reacts to Lucari list.
What did I say, man? I say this all the time. Nigga, stop watching motherfucking porn on your main computer, bro. Okay, you're gonna catch viruses. Not trying to give this nigga an excuse or nothing like that, but bro, you're gonna end up catching something on your computer, bro. Okay, you're gonna end up catching something on your computer, bro. I ain't used my computer other than research purposes only, right? We might look up like a female or something like that, or something to that effect, right? But like looking up porn sites, like just to sit here and watch porn, nigga, or to fucking beat off, bro, I haven't used my main computer to do that since 2009. Okay, that concept of the watching the porn on your computer and then getting a virus from it is what started my YouTube career. Did Higgins know that? Some of y'all know this, but some of y'all don't know this. You know how I started in YouTube? I started in YouTube because I used to watch the shit on my fucking computer. You know, actually it was a laptop. I didn't have even a desktop. I used to watch it on the laptop, right? And I caught a virus one time. And the thing is that on the laptop, I used to keep pictures of all my shoes, right? So on my laptop, I got a bunch of pictures, all my shoes, and I'm watching porn. Bang, I catch a virus. Bang, I take it in, and the Higga tells me, yo, we could recover the pictures, or we could recover stuff from your hard drive, this, then the third. Bang, you got to pay though. I think it was like at that time, maybe like $150. You got to pay for them to recover the hard drive. Cool. Bang, they recovered it. You would think that a nigga would learn his lesson, right? Especially $150. Like, why would I want to be paying this? Okay. But I didn't. I did it again. Caught another virus. You know, it was a bit of a time frame between it. I think it was a couple of months. Bang, I catch another virus. I go, I'm pissed off. I'm in my mind, I'm learning my lesson though. I'm saying, yo, I'm not doing this again. You know, I got to figure out another way to watch porn. It can't be on the motherfucking laptop no more, right? I take the motherfucking laptop in. The Higga charged me the $150, and then when I went to go pick up, like, because what they do is they give you like a disc or something. If whatever they got off fits on the disc, they'll just put it on a disc. If not, they'll put it on a drive or something, right? But I went to go pick it up, and boy, the Higga gave me the laptop, right? It was totally clean and read everything, like almost like it's fresh and brand new, right? And I was like, all right, well, like, because the $150 is to recover, so I was like, all right, were you able to recover? No. The Higga said, no, we wasn't able to recover. And I was like, wait, hold on. So like, do I get the $150 back? No, because we went through the process of trying to recover. So not only did I lose the $150, but I didn't even get none of the pictures back. And I'm talking about, bro, like before I started doing YouTube, my nigga, I've touched hundreds of sneakers. Okay. In my lifetime, I've had sneakers dating back to like, as long as, I've had a laptop fucking saving pictures. Now, here's also the thing. I also feel like, I definitely had like a bunch of like personal pictures and stuff like that, but the sneaker pictures was the one that I was just like, oh my God, I lost all those pics now. Everything is gone.
And we're talking about content that features class royal minors and animals. This is beyond despicable, bro. I mean, I always knew that Lucari kind of looked like EDP, but I didn't want to say nothing. But now it looks.
All right, salutes. Okay, shout out to Katie, right? I hate to play devil's advocate, but it said teens. Is that what people are saying is child porn? Because teen could be 18, 19. Now, I'm the Higga that do be playing that type of devil's advocate, right? That's exactly why I want to see all the links. Show me the link. Okay. When you see something that say barely legal, my nigga, it's still legal though. Barely legal. That means 18 right there at 18 is still legal, my nigga. Higgins tried to paint that as something else, but bruh, it's still legal. That's why you can't do nothing. You could just troll on the internet. You can't call the cops. You can't make something really shake in real life. Okay, I want to hear the links. If you hear a link, yo, fucking prepubescent children and shit, then it's like, oh shit, hold on, no, that's a no-go, papas. Okay, now here's the thing, right? Regular porn sites, fuq.com, Pornhub, you know what I mean? My nigga, you can't even have a title that would suggest that someone is below the age of 18. Okay, so that doesn't count. Going to porn sites. No, what these Higgas is doing is they're going to like dark websites You know what I mean? To be able to get all this nasty shit. So sometimes you got to just be mature and say, well, give me some of the titles of some of the sites that he's going to. You know, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what everybody else is saying. I want to make my own determination, which coincides, shout out to J-Fam, with Miko. That's dope. He respected your content. What Miko respected is that I didn't jump on the bandwagon with everybody else. I came to my own conclusion. I've always been like that, and I'm always going to be like that. I don't care if the nigga is viral on the motherfucking X. I still want to know. I got to see it for myself. You can't just, and don't get me wrong, shout out to Dancer, because Dancer alley-ooped this to me. I appreciate her. You know, that's beautiful, right? But at the same time, like, let's say Dancer say, yo, you know, he going viral because, you know, he did something and people think he a pedophile. Well, cool. Guess what? In the world that we live in today, niggas throw that pedophile shit around like it ain't fucking nothing. Okay, but niggas out here like Oprah, nigga, throwing pedophile, this pedophile, you a pedophile, you a pedophile, you a pedophile, you a pedophile. It's a fucking complete joke, right? Dancer alley-ooped it to me. I still gotta look and see for myself. I gotta make the determination on whether I am going to say, yo, that person is a PDF. I'm not just rolling with the crowd, as some of y'all shouldn't either, but you know, everybody is different. Me, I gotta see it for myself. And every time I cover something, Miko was the perfect example. My nigga, I got hell for that because I needed to see it for myself. But Zaya, but you know, just trust me that he did this and he did that in Dominican Republic. No, I don't trust you. And I'm glad that I didn't. You know why? Because the same niggas that said that Miko did some crazy shit in Dominican Republic, my nigga, that nigga lives in Dominican Republic. He went back. Okay, he came to the States and he was doing the hood vlogs and stuff. And when that shit went left, that nigga went back to Dominican Republic. And that nigga that nigga, he be in the hoods. He be in the hoods. He be moving around there. So if you telling me that he did this crazy shit in DR and you want me to just believe him, then you know how crazy all them niggas look today? You know how crazy all them niggas look today? Them niggas was telling me back then that Miko couldn't even go back. He can't go back. It's a no-fly zone for him. Really? That nigga went back, nigga. Not only do he live there, he got a crib there. He be publicly moving around, and not one of them niggas ever did nothing to him. Now, imagine if I would have jumped on that bandwagon. You know how stupid I would feel right now? You know, and I know some people, you know, there's a part about me, right? When I know that I'm being two-faced, the voice in my head doesn't let me forget. Okay, the voice in my head does not allow me to forget. Okay, don't be two-faced, my nigga. All right. If I would have jumped on that fucking bandwagon, you know how fucking dumb I would have looked right now? To myself, forget everybody. Everybody forgot about the Miko stuff. You know how dumb I would look to myself looking at Miko on fucking Instagram and that nigga just living the fucking life. And I'm like, yo, but what happened to all the goons that said that he couldn't go back? What happened to all the goons that said that they was going to do something to him? What happened? What happened to all the kids that was so allegedly something happened to the kids? Where's the families? Okay, because the excuse before was, but the Zaya, they can't touch him because he's in the States. Okay, cool. I still think a father that, you know, if a father has his son, something happened to his son, he still should try to seek some type of justice. But okay, I get it. Higgins is in the Dominican Republic, that nigga in the States. Okay, cool. I give you a pass on that, right? But now the nigga live in DR. So what's the pass now? Why nobody is dragging that nigga through the streets? You know why? Because it never fucking happened. It never fucking happened. So that's the part that Miko always expressed. Like, yo, I appreciate you, nigga, for being a person that you got to get the fact and you got to figure it out. Okay? It's got to make sense to you. It can't just be that everybody's shouting it out and you rolling with what everybody's shouting out. I never been like that and I never will be like that. My mama always taught me to stand alone. Stand alone, boy. Figure it out on your own. If you want to be a fucking criminal, nigga, be a criminal by yourself. Don't be doing dirt with all these fuckers out here. Because then when they fucking pick you up and they pick that other person up, that person is going to rat you out to save their ass. When it's just you, it's just your story. That's it. Only one story. My mama ingrained that in me when I was yay high and it didn't make sense back then. And now as an adult, it makes perfect sense. Okay, so at the end of the day, bro, I'm glad I didn't jump on that gravy train. All right. And every piece of content that I've done, no matter who it's on, there's always a crowd that have the fucking pitchforks. But Zaya, and I say, stop. That's what I mean when I say I don't need to be recruited. Make it make sense to me, though. Give me the information. Let me consume the information. Let me look at it and let me make the determination for me. No one else is going to make the determination for me. Okay? Just give me the info. Let me look at it. And my nigga, it wasn't all that motherfuckers was painting it to be. It wasn't. Okay? Why? Because specific people had specific agendas. All right? I'm not a hired gun for specific people. No. Okay? If I'm a hired gun, it's for my own community, me. And I take this shit serious, my nigga. Okay? I may be a little YouTuber, but I still take this serious. Okay? I still want to be accurate. You know? And if I know something is not accurate or something is fake, my nigga, I'm not going to just run with that. I might do the let's play the devil's advocate, but just me, I've never come up here deliberately knowing that something is false and then try to cook it knowing that it's false. No. Okay? If I've ever come up here and played devil's advocate, it's because, yo, we don't have all the info right now. Unfortunately, a lot of times we cover cases where the way that cases work is that it's popular. It's not popularized, but it gets major attention in the very beginning when it happens, right? Let's say somebody got to get arrested. Once they get arrested, the case goes quiet. Okay. Perfect example, the joint in Vegas where the YouTuber shot the other YouTuber. When that happened, bro, we was all over that every day talking about it. And now it's quiet. There's nothing that we could say. There's nothing that we could do. We have to wait till now. What's the next step? The trial, right? Then when the trial happens, then maybe we talking about it then. Then what happens? The verdict. Then we cover the verdict. And then you know what happens? Man, nigga, that shit gets swept underneath the rug, nigga, and we move on to different shit. Okay? That's how fast Higgins consume the content now. You know, this is not like a podcast dedicated to something specific where we're just talking about it every fucking day forever. No, this is where we just talk about just current events in general, things that are happening in society. Yo, bang, did you hear about this? Yo, did you hear about that? Bang, we talk about it right now. This is the hot topic right now. Niggas ain't gonna be talking about this nigga in 2 weeks unless something else comes out. The content got to keep on feeding. You know, just this concept right here, bro, this will be done in like 2 weeks. Okay, and unless this hiccup just pop up or do something else, we're gonna be talking about something else. You know, but you know, again, salutes because as far as the conversation, shout out to J Fan because he said the thing about Miko, and yeah, you know, that's the one thing that Miko always said. Yo, I appreciate you, my nigga, for at least allowing me to speak and not following what the crowd did. You know. At the end of the day, there was stuff that I said, you know, I never came up here and defended Miko. I just said, my nigga, the facts is the facts. Y'all Higgins is saying that he did something, and that is not true.
It's like he actually might be like EDP. And to be clear, supposedly when they're saying teen, they're not talking about the category that you would find on sus websites where teen is short for 18. No, we're actually referring to a Clash Royale minor teen. Someone on Twitter even went through all the files within the link.
You see? We need to see this.
Actually referring to a Clash Royale minor teen. Someone on Twitter.
Know what the fuck going on? All right, but Zaya, I'm too immature. Like, all right, then just shut the fuck up, nigga. Stop bothering me. I still got to do my research. Okay, the fuck going on here? Boy, he got some fucking. Does that shit say 6,000 gigabytes? Holy shit! Girls and animals. Boy, this shit is crazy. These shits are some big ass files, nigga.
Even went through all the files within the link and found some pretty disturbing file names. 6,000 GBs, bro. This is insane.
That's what I said, Higga.
Oh, this guy's definitely got 6 terabytes of weird shit on his hard drive meme. Well, it looks like it's not a meme after all with this guy.
No, but seriously, is hemp legal in Texas? Like to have on your PC? Because if it is, I have to delete it. Okay, Grog.
All right. Now, guess what? This is a super controller moment right here. Okay. Now that that's been exposed, like, you know, like I know it sounds crazy, but like, you know that you could be possibly, let's put it this way, right? Like, so you didn't do nothing wrong. If you still stick by that, you didn't do nothing wrong. It was something that you just downloaded itself to your computer and you seen it and you said, oh, that's nasty, and you deleted it. My nigga, don't start deleting shit from your computer. Okay? I know the thought process is the, oh shit, delete that. But Zaya, but you know, if he got it, like he should delete it. Like, why would you say don't delete it? Because if motherfuckers conduct a fucking investigation on your ass, nigga, you're gonna catch a charge for tampering with evidence. It doesn't matter that it's your computer. If Higgins hit you with an investigation, they need to see your computer to verify it. And if it ain't there and you deleted it, you're gonna catch a tampering. Talk to me, Pebbies.
So 2 things. So do you remember last year when Controlla said that her computer was confiscated for having child porn on it? That's what this reminded me of. But then today, again on the same topic, she said that when she was being investigated by her job, like heavy, when she had to go in front of the board and stuff, she purposely hid things so that people couldn't send it to her job because she didn't want to get in trouble. And then she caught herself and said it was just to make it harder for everybody. But she said that that's why she private stuff, so that she can't get in trouble with work, because she knows that it will get her in trouble.
Now, the thing is, at the workplace, it's a little different because, like, if you hide stuff, like you ain't committing a crime, you just hiding from getting caught from your job.
Right.
But if it escalates to where a police gotta come speak to you and they gotta, my nigga, if you delete stuff, you're gonna get hit with a tampering of evidence.
Well, she already, remember, she got hit with that last year. Not with the child porn, that was something different. But they did confiscate her computer, but with the accident.
She got hit with the tampering because she deleted the live stream that had the daughter in it. That's what it was. Yeah, you see? Yeah, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I know your thought process, and not you, Pebbies, but the person's thought process is, oh shit, delete it quick. But it's just like, hold on, think for a second, because you might be committing a crime.
And even then, like, let's say,
yo, Pebbies, what happened to that though? She did hit niggas with the, she getting investigated because there was something on her phone and stuff. Like,
it was her computer. They took her, she said her computer, because there was underage pictures on there of other people's children, and it was in like very not good circumstances. But I don't know what happened to that. I haven't heard her speak of that.
Crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy how that girl be like, if she's keeping it real with what she's saying, it's crazy that she's able to get away with a bunch of that stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, for anyone who don't like her, she's told everybody how she's going on a date with someone from her job today, aka tomorrow. So if you don't like her, make sure you call up the job, because it's against policy to be dating your employees.
That's like the military. You're not allowed to date any. Well, I believe, if I remember correctly, when I was there, you're not allowed to date above your rank.
Yeah, in her ethical code or in her policy, or
so you're not allowed to date as employees in the same business, in the same company.
She can't date anyone that works in the company, and she's dating someone that works there. She's actually going on a date with him today, allegedly. So, I think
that nigga gonna fuck around, lose his job over this fucking fat dumpling bitch.
And then she's gonna blame the internet. Bitch, no one told you to tell the internet that you're dating someone from your job. Ain't no one tell you to do that.
That's crazy. Huh?
It looks like it was spelled LOU something.
Actually, the exact same thing that Chris Tyson was gooning to and got canceled for. We're talking about anime videos or anime drawings of 5,000-year-old characters, but who have the physical body of a 7, 12... And those anime class role minors, well, at least in the links that Lucari accidentally leaked, well, they're most likely drawn and involved in some disgusting activities. Now, I really don't know how Lucari's gonna come back from this, because in the whole stream, you could clearly tell he was stressing out, schizoing out. He was self-incriminating himself pretty much by saying, I need to delete this. I'm gonna delete this. Oh, is this illegal? I'm gonna have to delete this if it is. Like, he was saying a bunch of stuff that you just don't say if you're not guilty. But the funniest part about all of this is that people on Reddit...
All right. All right. Lolicon refers to a genre of Japanese anime, manga, and digital art that depicts fictional, pubescent, or underage-looking female characters in sexually explicit or suggestive situations. While it is recognized, albeit controversial, genre within Japanese pop culture, often termed lolly or lolly porn, it is considered a form of virtual child pornography in many jurisdictions.
Liam has mangas, and the ones he has, the girls don't look like that.
Yeah, but what I think they mean is that you see how the characters are drawn in the manga?
Yeah.
Then what they do is they take that and they draw them in sexually explicit scenarios.
They got titties and booty and everything in their outfits. Like, you could tell.
Yo, that's wild, man.
He has a bunch of mangas, and they don't look underage.
Because you be checking them hoes like when you get them?
When I read them, yeah.
You know what? Not for nothing. I think even the fact that you buy, like, for instance, the last one was at that store.
Mm-hmm.
I highly doubt that store is just going to have it on the shelf if it has nudity in it.
No, well, some of them do. So in Naruto, there's this I'm not going to say it's sexual, but like it could be taken sexual, right? So Naruto is a Japanese anime.
Yeah.
And certain parts of it, there's sexy jitsu. So it's basically Naruto transforms, does sexy jitsu, and turns into an anime female with huge titties.
Yeah.
And she's like not fully covered, you know, so like it could be taken however like you want to. Hello?
Yeah.
So to actually explain what lolicon is, it's like they'll have like characters who are basically, they look young, but then they try to, because they don't want it to make it seem like it's child porn, they'll say that their age is older. So as an example, it'll be someone who looks like a small person or something like that, but then they'll say like she's 26 years old or something like of that nature. That's how they usually get away with it in like the Japanese hentai forms and stuff like that.
All right, salutes. All right, salutes. Good night, vegan. Damn. Yeah, but stuff like that, again, like that stuff is not just sold on a comic book shelf somewhere. Like, don't you got to get that somewhere?
I mean, in like the animation form, they have it in like the hentai websites, but
well, no,
if you're looking like real life ones, I don't know.
Me and Liam, we went to a bookstore, and at the book, Liam got mangas, and Liam reads mangas all the time. So Zay is trying to say, like, would they sell those at the bookstore if it was like that?
Yeah.
No.
Like, when we went, would they have those on the shelf?
No, not well. It's hard to explain. So earlier you used an example of like Naruto. So
Yeah, the sexy jutsu.
well, that's different. That's something completely different. But there has been some times where there was a character who seemed like if you looked at it and wasn't really paying attention, you would think, oh, that's a little girl or something, and then she'll explain that she's an older woman.
Yeah,
and that's in Naruto. Like they've done it like 2 or 3 times as far as I remember. So yeah, they would sell that type of book, like that manga, in a store, but you know that's an innocent little thing that they're doing.
It's innocent for people making it not innocent.
Yeah, but that's what happens nowadays. Things that were like somewhat acceptable, 10, 20 years ago, it's no longer acceptable now, though. Like the world changes, and people just now have opinions upon something that has been going on for years.
Shit, that's the same shit as fucking YouTube. You know, 1 minute is good, and then a couple of years later they change something, and it's not like they say, okay, starting now going forward. They say no, like if you did it in the past, you get hit for it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it, man.
Guards are unironically digging into Lucari's past, and they're pretty much releasing the Lucari files. Some people found an old clip of Lucari admitting that he goons to the same stuff that Chris Dyson goons to.
Do you like lollies?
Yes. Oh no! But not like that.
Holy fuck.
Yo, which is crazy because this is the Higa that was just reacting to him.
What do you even mean? I mean, his shit spiked, but I think it's just
Not like that.
You're playing fucking Snake over there. What are you doing?
Not like that.
Well, it turns out it was like that.
I'm joking about it. What the fuck, dude? What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do anything. That's why I'm not fucking crying and sobbing, bitch. I didn't fucking do anything, dumbass. You just want me to be guilty so fucking bad. Shut the fuck up, retard. Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of this.
There is a problem though, and the problem is up here, just to the right of this folder. Exclamation mark 500 JBT video. JBT. Let's just say, if anyone is familiar with Reddit circa 2011, let's just say it's bait, the kind of which could land you in trouble with the law, should we say? Are we getting the picture?
Oh, that's what it is. Jail bait teens. That's what it stands for. I think I looked this up before and I was like, what does JBT stand for when it comes to like files? And it didn't say nothing, but that's what it stands for. Jail bait teens. Okay. Now, here's the thing, right? Because you could get like, there's like a difference in titles, right? If you get a barely legal, it still means it's legal. It just means when you say barely legal, it means, oh shit, it was the day that they are 18, the day after they were 18, the week after they were 18, the month after they were 18, they're barely legal. You do jail bait teens, then that's something that jail bait, meaning that the girl, if you're caught with the girl, you're going to jail. Jail bait teens. Okay, so this would signify that, bruh, there's probably fucking clips in there of fucking young girls.
So, putting the pieces together, we have got Boulder Couples Teens, a link to a Google Drive-esque site, and then we've got another file labeled exclamation mark 500 JBT video.
Which is crazy because while he's live streaming, he has the shit already up. It's already on his screen. So, like, let's say, for instance, I use my computer for porn, right? Let's say, you know, I watch porn on my computer. My nigga, why the fuck would I have one of the porn sites that I'm watching up while I'm streaming? You know, like, you know, while he's talking to you and he's playing gameplay, is he looking at that material right there as he's doing it? The fuck? Fuck the matter with that, Higa, man? Watch that shit on your own motherfucking time, nigga. You up on the damn computer screen, you entertaining people. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to work. Who the fuck goes to work and sits at their fucking desk watching porn on the damn work computer? You're at work, Higa. Take that shit off the fucking screen.
Now, we're starting off on a bad footing. Now, I'm a bit loath to get into analysis of body pad to look at it or access it later. Some of this stuff sounds like CSAM. Like, let's call a spade here, bro. If you're looking at JBait homemade HC content, that sounds like CSAM. And the homemade part too, that is particularly disconcerting. And then there's this post here. I mean, tell me what you think of this, okay? Going to mirror what I said on the other post. Family nudism is the real smoking gun here. It's long served as a gray zone because of the way CSAM laws are hinged on any material needing to be explicit. And there's certain legal precedent for certain depictions not being explicit, like the Nevermind Baby. More often than not, these sites are run by and used by keywords under the false precedents and then taken down whenever the owners are caught with the no gray zone stuff. So what this person is proposing is that there are websites that operate that use this family nudism thing as a sort of like plausible deniability to post CSAM. And beyond that, if you just think about it for a second, right? Think about it like this. When you're looking up family nudism, what member of the family would you like to see naked in that equation? Because if you were looking for pictures of the mother or the father of the family, surely you just look up gay porn.
All right, CSAM, child sexual abuse material. But it's not child porn though. Let me see. Okay. Research purposes only. Okay. If you're immature, cover your ears, cover your eyes. All right. What is CSAM? CSAM refers to any visual content, photos, videos, live streams, or AI generated images that shows a child being sexually abused or exploited. Okay, child sexual abuse material CSAM is not considered child pornography. It's evidence of child sexual abuse, and it's a crime to create, distribute, or possess. CSAM includes both real and synthetic content, such as images created with artificial intelligence tools. A child cannot legally consent to any sexual act, let alone be recorded in one. That's why RAIN, what's RAIN? Oh, what's RAIN? Let's see. That's why RAIN and other child protective experts use the term CSAM instead of child porn or deep fakes. By calling it what it is, sexual abuse, you stop minimizing the harm and you call it out as the crime that it is. When talking about CSAM, what is RAIN? In the context of child sexual abuse material CSAM and sexual violence, RAIN stands for R-Word Abuse and Incest National Network. It is the largest anti-sexual assault organization in the United States and works heavily on issues surrounding the prevention, detection, and reporting of CSAM. Okay, key details about RAIN involvement with CSAM include, let me see. All right, they advocate for the use of the term CSAM instead of child pornography to emphasize that these materials are records of real abuse that's happening and criminal exploitation, not just content or pornography. Combating the spread, support for the victims, legislative action, survivor resources. RAIN is considered a leading authority in the U.S. for connecting survivors with the support and providing education on how to combat online child exploitation. All right, so now at least we know what this is, what it stands for. So when we hear the terms, we know what it is, and that is what you call educating yourself.
Okay, we'll wait and see when he gets to it. Okay? I mean, yeah, bro. Like, dude, what is he expecting here, dude?
Delete it. Mod, delete. Nothing happened.
Is this guy like delusional or what, bro?
Happened.
It's like, does he not understand the enormity of what's occurred here? I think he does, and he's just trying to like.
So did he even get to play any games or anything, my nigga? Or did he sit here for 7 hours fucking saying nothing happened, nothing happened? Like, hey, shut it down. The fuck? You know, you already call shit's already fucked up, nigga. You just gonna just sit up there all fucking day, all fucking night, talking about nothing happened, nothing happened. And then, you know, like little smirks and shit like that, boy. I mean, crazy.
Like, say it to soothe himself. He's deleted more tabs. There was other tabs that he had that he's now deleted. So now he's trying to show that, dude, this is absolutely despicable manipulative tactics.
All right. With that being said, I will catch y'all in a few hours. All right. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And with that being said, we out of here, man. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. And I'll catch y'all in a few hours, man. Salutes.
I cannot